see how this works. And compass, virtues, your guide to embracing virtues by Diana Style. Comes with a deck of cards, instructions. It says to shuffle them. Shuffle in many different ways, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. Probably not the easiest to shuffle. Let's see. So we can shuffle in this way too. Suppose this is a way of shuffling, right? Because they're supposed to turn, they could come upside down. They have something, and if you draw it and it's upside down, there's certain ways to, instructions for reading a meaning in them. So she said do them in a semicircle to draw the cards. So if we are happy with the shuffle, maybe put them all back together. Oh. That should get a good pair of them upside down and upside right. If you get into a meditative state while you're doing all this, I think it's, she mentioned something about that. So you might take a little time while you're shuffling to take and swirl the energy of the earth. Like in my part of the world, the toilet swirls counterclockwise going down. So if I draw the energy of the earth up clockwise through my chakras, up, opening up all my chakras, being receptive, preparing to be receptive to whatever reading comes out of these, and let that energy collect as the crown chakra opens and we picture ourselves in a ball of light. Taking some time to feel and imagine that ball of light, and then send that energy swirling clockwise up past the stars, past the universe, through layers and layers of darkness, lightness, and darkness, and through layers of laws of existence, a thick layer. It's like pudding. And we take that light and we penetrate through and break into being in the presence of the Holy Creator, this beautiful white, pearl iridescent light, that we find this amazing peace, amazing oneness, like our body is atomized and just blended there. In the humble presence of the creator of all that is. And we've shuffled and believed, and we can request that blessings come just as we need them from these cards, as we've turned them, shuffled them all different ways, and then stay in that essence. Fan the cards out as you love, as you think is good. Inconsistency, perfectness, however you think it should. And then we get to pick. So there's two ways. You have the virtue that'll display reverence, either upside right or upside down, right or down, reversed or down. And there's different layouts depending on what we want to gain. There's the daily virtue layout, which is just picking one card. So this is a card I happen to pick, was reverence. And then we can read about reverence. I think there's an index. Okay, so there's an index. PQR, reverence is on page 112. So we go to page 112 and we could read that card. Virtue of reverence. The law of reverence has a gentle and sincere respect for the sacred life force that is every particle of the universe. You should approach the creator of all that is with reverence because it signifies the deepest respect. And that is, as we move through and we came into this plane of existence with the creator, we enter it humbly with reverence. Not with arrogance, not with a sense of power, control, just reverence. The amazing, amazing gift it is to be able to abide in the holiest of places. If reverence has shown up in your cards, you have acquired a deep reverence for the Creator, for life itself, and all those around you have acquired a gift to connect to the plants and animals around you. It is a great and amazing gift when you realize you can feel the breath of life itself in the trees and plants. If you listen in reverence, you can also feel the memories of everything that has ever occurred on this planet. If reverence is in reverse, just showed up in your cards, you may be too preoccupied with the problems of your personal life. You are so much in your own paradigm that you have lost the connection to the all that is energy. Your life is not all about you, but a part of the energy in all things that permeates existence. Connect with the Creator and expand out to feel the energy around you. How can you experience life if you are in your own paradigm and nothing else? Free your mind. Okay, so those messages, as I picked up reverence and I showed it to you, it was upside down. If I were to rotate it or have flipped it, it would be upside right. And I find both messages are applicable to me. Okay, so let's say my work was to do a divine path layout. Okay, it's 4 cards. Okay, so if I do a divine path layout, and this layout of the cards use the roadmap meditation to the 7th plane. So we're at the 7th plane. We use that to get there. We're just feeling that energy, that spiral, that oneness with the Creator. Shuffle the cards until you feel your intuition tell you it is time to stop. Place the deck of cards on a flat surface and spread them out in a semicircle in front of you. The reader will draw 4 cards from the shuffled deck as shown. Turn the card over and read them. So there's no real instruction on which way to turn the card over. We're going to assume that we just move with our intuition and we draw. And my intuition first touched this card, so I'm changing. So I pull that out. And I'm drawn to this card, and to this card, and to this corner of the card here. Intuition, just what first comes to mind, not thinking about it too much. And then we turn these cards over. Respect. So the first card is the key to unlocking your abilities, gifts, and talents. So if we read about respect and it's upside right, respect is on page 109. It's the 66th card, multiple of 11, kind of like that. The virtue of respect. Respect is under the law of wisdom. Respect is an energy that can be carried in your body only when you know yourself, understand yourself, respect yourself and others. Can you carry respect? It is a knowing, a wisdom that is sent out as energy. Many want respect, but it must be carried and given. You cannot force respect. This will only create fear. You cannot demand respect. It must be carried inside. Respect is being able to love and emotionally support those around you. Those who seek it are not always going to find it. Being in service and having self-love are a good way to start. When respect finds you, you will know, for you will be focused and clear. It is a crowning achievement that ensures your divine timing is going to be fulfilled and achieved. If respect is in your cards, you have accomplished something great in your spiritual life. You have removed into your purpose. You have moved into your purpose. And you deserve respect. It is being offered by the universe. Embrace this gift and know you must refrain from criticism in order to keep it. As you carry this energy, all can be possible. You will always know you are good enough, and you will bring that knowledge to others. Orderliness, and that card is upside down. It's on page 98, card 57, the virtue of orderliness. Order runs the universe and saturates our existence. There is an order to how things should be and a way we can arrange things to be properly done. With orderliness, we are able to tap in to the rhythm and pattern of the universe to connect to nature herself. There are many paths that can help us become more orderly. In our mind, we must take responsibility for our thoughts and participate in our own progress. If orderliness has entered into your life today, you are being reminded to put your house in order. Clear out the clutter in your heart, mind, and spirit. There is a way to become enlightened, and it is clear that you can actually see your own progress and connect with the universe itself. This virtue teaches you how to arrange your virtues and realize your progress. If orderliness is in reverse, which is my case, if this card is in reverse, there is too much chaos in your life. You are being influenced by the negative feelings and emotions of resentment, regret, rejection, disbelief, and fear. Remember that you are part of the Creator. Simply go up and ask the Creator to allow you to see the order of the universe and how you are progressing as a person. Allow myself to connect with the universe mentally, physically, and spiritually. Put my house in order, and it will be easy to pass any negative feelings and bring joy back into my life. So as I read these, we can take time as we're up there in this peaceful presence of the holiest energy, the Creator's presence, and reflect and be open, and we can request the Creator to show and reveal my lack of orderliness. And I feel this truth in my life. I feel some lack of orderliness. I reflect on how I might be affected by negative feelings and emotions of resentment. I don't feel that I have resentment. My body is plagued by the symptoms of resentment with fungus in my feet. And I have worked to let that go. Regret. I don't have many regrets that I can identify. I can ask the Creator to show me, and I am. I'm staying in a state, a spirit of where the Creator, I request the Creator show me as I'm reading and reflecting in this peaceful calm. Reading. Rejection. Yeah. I have experienced rejection in my life. The teaching scheme. My ways have not agreed with the ways of the owners of the two mountains in my town, and they both have rejected skiing. It's something I'm working through and anticipating and wondering what will happen in the next year of my life, the next winter. Will it be transition to another place, seeking where I can innovate and create and be accepted with my modality for teaching skiing? We'll see. So this is a truth in my life that this card has revealed and brought to the surface for me. Disbelief and fear. And I do have some disbelief in many things in life. I'm a doubting Thomas. I question everything. I take and respect everything I learn, but I'm always trying to create my own path. and find a belief that is mine and not copied. So I have the choice. My spirit asks the Creator, requests the Creator to show me my belief, confidence, and my modified, my modality that is based on all the things I've learned, Theta Healing, based on books I've read about teaching skiing, and believing in my methods, always staying open to new insights, new perspective, and change. So we go to the third card. Nobility. The Conley family name, or Patrick, is the meaning is the noble one. And I'm curious where my nobility might be upside down. Because I've lived for this virtue in my life, desired to be wise, to be a noble one. Page 96 is the virtue of nobility. The nobility, if nobility is reversed, you are being reminded to make the most noble choices in your life. I think there's always something that if we're open and honest with ourselves, even though your name, my name, Patrick, Irish, is the noble one. There's always things in our life, there's instances that we have a chance to be noble in our choices. It could be as simple as how we deal with a business decision. How we honor somebody. Nobility is being honest and courageous and kind, acting always in the state of high moral values. So we can go to the Creator as we're in this state, in His presence. And I can request, Lord, show me. Show me my opportunities right now to be courageous, to be honest, to be kind. The virtue of nobility is a bringer of truth that puts the safety of others first. Nobility is a mental state of being. It is truly a great honor to be noble. The virtue has nothing to do with royalty, family, or title. The virtue of nobility is earned. I have a relationship that I have an opportunity to resist human temptations and to be noble and think about their feelings and their suffering first ahead of mine. cards they're a great opportunity to address them, not in an intellectual or a left brain thinking, to really meditate and take each opportunity to meditate on something in your life, even if you can't begin at first to imagine how one could have opportunity to not be noble when it's something they've desired in their life, in their whole life. And then beauty is the fourth card. So these are cards to the divine path. The 4 cards, divine path layout. Beauty is on page 42. The virtue of beauty. Without the physical laws of witness and observation, our reality cannot exist. To use these laws, one must transcend the law of beauty. The magnificent emotional law combines with witness and observation to become a spiritual experience. You will see how your existence has worth once you practice the observation of the law of beauty. Beauty allows us to be in a moment, and no matter what is going on in your life, the law is always present. It is the rain in the springtime and the brilliant sun after the storm, always bringing joy through the appreciation of life itself, offering solace in the darkest hour. This rings true to me. It's helpful. I'm grateful and thankful to the Creator as I am with Him. Meditating and feeling the peace that comes to me. Like when I was sitting over here and a bee comes up and just hovers like a hummingbird and looks at me, and then moved over here and stopped and just midair looked at me, and then up here and around the other side of the phone, and I just gazed into the face of that bee and had a conversation. I saw the beauty, I saw the connection with nature, I felt it. That's beauty to me, and this validates that with all the other things and perhaps the chaos, indecision, the transformation time in my life, trying to figure out where I'm going next, I do and am rescued each and every day by seeing the beauty in my friends, the neighbor, the bees, the plants, the food I get to eat. Yeah, the card is very validating. Then we take this lesson, we take this gratitude, we take this appreciation and thanks to the Lord, the Creator, and we gather up ourselves into that ball of light, and we gather even more light from the Creator, and we go back through all these layers with all this new wisdom, insight, understanding, healing, and we wash ourselves right into the crown chakra. We wash the body with the light of the Creator, God, Jesus Christ, who's up there, the Buddhas, and all the saints and sages, all the way through all the chakras, through our legs, feet, and into the earth. And the earth cleanses and takes all that was washed out, all the dirt, all the troubles. And the earth absorbs, consumes it, and creates again the energy of life that we draw back up into us, fill us up with these chakras open and ready and vibrating, expanding our aura and feeling our crown chakra and loving on the kitty that just enters the life. Milo! We can energy break too. If there's been a lot of negativity, we can energy break. This is Theta Healing. There's probably other modalities. Energy break and then zip us up. Tis my current level of understanding that I've learned from Hui, my dear, dear friend, I thank you. So maybe this could help. I'm thinking it might be a good instruction, video instruction of how to do these, maybe. We'll go through it. Peace to your days. Milo.